What's up, YouTube friends, family, associates, subscribers, and members? How are you guys? Hello. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 10 of What DG Employees Feel and Say About Us. And you guys may hear me chewing gum throughout this video. So this may turn into like a little ASMR video, you know? All right. So let's get started. This first post says, I need the answers for the produce CBL. Someone help. I'm assuming they meant someone help. In that case, it should have been HELP. I don't know. That like gets under my skin too when someone tries to drag out a word and drag out the wrong letter. That says help. Anyway. All right, let's see what the answers are. So I'm kind of giving y'all a little quiz now. Semi quiz, maybe more of a test. Because if you guys don't get the answers right, then you may not get hired for DG. That's what this employee is doing. Trying to get the answers for a test that she's supposed to be taking. So you're going to see pictures of the answers down in the comments. So let's see what they said. She needs answers for the produce CPL. And she's asking for help. And this one says, if you experience a quality issue upon delivery from your produce wholesaler, what should you do? Refuse bad quality produce at the time of delivery and request credit. Throw away items with poor quality, merchandise the others on the shelf, and merchandise the others on the shelf. Merchandise all the items to minimize shrink and damages. None of the above. The answers are as follows. A, question mark. I'm pretty sure A, if not D. Got it. It was A. A, someone else said. The next one. Which ripening stage should we receive bananas from our vendor? Stage 1, 5 to 2, in parentheses green. Stage 2, 5 to 3. In parentheses, more green to 50% yellow with light green shoulders and tips. Stage 5, 5 to 6, full yellow. Stage 6, 5 to 7, yellow and brown spots, in parentheses. The answers are as follows. B, yes, B. B, someone else said. So what was B? Stage 2, more green to 50% yellow with light green shoulders and tips. All right, we're learning something here. The next one. How many days should be left on a bagged salad, in quotations, used by dates when the bagged salad is received? And they have 4 answers here. 3+ days, 4+ days, 5+ days, 6+ days. Someone says C or D. Someone else says C. Someone else says 5 days. I don't know what the answer was. Where are produce orders placed? In DG Me, under the ordering tab. In Store Net, under the resources option. Supplier's website via web access and the store employee portal. Via paper orders and fax to the supplier. Someone says B. Another says C. It was this one I was missing the whole time. Thank you so much. A. All righty. Which is true about produce stores? Produce is delivered once a week because there is no overstock inventory. Levels may be low or out the day prior to delivery. Produce stores do not have damages. Produce stores require at least 3 people dedicated to writing orders and stocking. So it's either 1, 2, 3, or 4, or either A, B, C, or D. Someone says B with the question mark. Someone else says yes, B. Okay, so that was because there's no overstock inventory, levels may be low. All righty. Y'all passing the test so far? The next one, what is culling? Rotating products so the older products are at the front/top. Opening each box during delivery to check for quality. And this one is highlighted. Removing and damaging out any products that do not meet quality expectations. Marking down produce that is damaged. So I guess it's C because she has that highlighted. They say C with the question mark. Next person says C. And somebody else says, now tell me which ones I've missed because I can't figure it out, with the mind-blowing emoji and the little monkey covering his face. Someone else asks, did you watch it? She says, yes, and I actually paid more attention than I usually do. LOL. Have you tried again? What questions? Yes, 100 now. It was the one about ordering that I kept missing. I cheated, but I got something. Wow, congratulations for cheating. That explains some of the employees and all in general. Anyway, this one says, she said, I cheated, but I got them. And other people are laughing with the crying, laughing face emojis. The next post says, saw this earlier. And it's a little flyer or sign that says, Dollar General, we're grateful to be named one of Fortune magazine's most admired companies, with a medal next to it. This success is made possible by the 164,000 plus employees who live our mission of serving others in the communities we call home. And let's see what the comments say. And that's a fuller picture. Comments are as follows. It's getting juicy. Why our stock keep going down? It looks like PR fluff to me. The employees we treat like slaves and in horrible conditions. Exactly. LOL. I would love for them to do undercover boss, but that'll never happen. Yes, I wish they would see what we go through. Even if they did, they would not care. If they actually saw what we have and are going through, they would never, in all caps, admit it. They would deny all the way to the bank. I give each and everyone that is still with that company props for continuing to work and bust their butts every day. I couldn't take it anymore. Almost lost my family and my health was at risk once again. But to all that's working and working, bless you all. I always tell y'all this. Sade always tell you guys this. Your peace of mind and your health comes before anything. I understand some people have to work to survive, but don't lose your peace of mind and your health over a job that cares nothing about you 99% of the time. The rest of the comment says, Dollar General ranks number 10 for worst places to work for. Number 10, exclamation. Seems like that should be higher, like top 3. I agree, someone replied. At least top 3, someone else replied. Most admired, ... LOL, by who? Dollar Tree? I saw that on there too. And did you notice that comments are turned off on all the posts? This company works you to death and expects way too much out of one person. What most admired for slave drying employees? Poor work-life balance, itty pay. Sounds like a company we should be admiring. ... Yeah, right. Must be all the surveys the employees do. Laughing face emojis. See how they're telling on themselves? They getting those high scores because they're doing each other's surveys. Somebody got to change that because they need to know the truth from store to store. Don't lie on the surveys. That's not what I'm telling you guys. If they deserve a good survey, by all means, give them a good one. And remember, I always tell you guys, if you liked your visit but you weren't doing cartwheels over your visit at Dollar General, still put highly satisfied. Put all highly satisfied on the surveys because it does not count if you just put satisfied. It counts as non-satisfactory to DG, to corporate, which they should just take that option satisfied off of there if it's going to count as non-satisfied. But if they deserve the non-satisfactory, put all non-satisfied, okay? The next person has 3 emojis with like the shocked face. Someone else says, congrats, DG, exclamation. The next one says facts, and it has a meme here saying companies, semicolon, Our employees are just fine. Employees, semicolon, with a meme with like an alien laying there dead in the mud or in the water, creek, something. And this is a better picture of the meme right here. And the comments are as follows. True, exclamation, exclamation. Why is there a picture of me up there? Crying emoji. Literally me and someone else's name she tagged. Boy, what you doing? Saying you. What? LOL. I don't know, y'all. I can relate, someone else says. LOL, another says. Actual facts. Exclamation, exclamation. With 3 mad face emojis covering the mouth like expletives are coming out. The next post says, we need this option on our register. Smiley face, crying laughing face, sideways crying laughing face emoji. And they have this, it says 601 East Colfax, Denver, Colorado, 80203. It has the phone number there. And I know this is not from DG, but I guess they found this receipt somewhere. And on the receipt, it shows that they got 1 iced tea, and it says $2.75. A Valente Panini, $9. Seat 2, and it says stupid question, 38 cents. And it has chicken fried steak, $11 plus cheddar, 50 cents. 1 coffee, $3. So they charged them 38 cents for a stupid question. Hopefully someone was just joking and just typed that in and printed it up and didn't actually give this to a customer. But, you know, people do that to make memes, and people really fall for it and think that it actually happened. But then again, weirder things have really happened that we thought that were a joke. So it says, this Colorado restaurant named Tom's Diner recently went internet famous. While the name is somewhat reminiscent of Suzanne Vega's 1987 hit song of the same name, this is not why the restaurant rose to fame. And the comments have an emoji saying LMAO, laughing my A off. And oh yes, we so need that button. What I use the literacy donation for. And putting the quiet finger over the mouth like, shh, don't tell anybody. 2 of those emojis. So really, y'all better be checking on y'all receipt. I know a few of y'all have said that y'all see that y'all paid for literacy and did not volunteer to do that. Some of them do that on purpose, especially if you buy a lot of stuff. You're not going to notice if like 30 cents or 50 cents, you know, has been charged extra to your tab. Make sure you guys are paying attention, because they're supposed to get a certain amount of literacy donations too throughout the day. And she says she charged people for literacy, I guess, when they get on her nerve or ask stupid questions. Or threw a fit about being ID'd. Why would you get cheese with your chicken fried steak though? Crying laughing face emoji. Yes, we do. That's hilarious. Crying laughing. Why would you get cheese? Oh, I read that one. Our customers would make DG rich. The next post says, can someone give me the number to HR or an email, please and thank you? I believe it's 855 ask DG HR if I recall. 1-855 ask DG HR. Thanks, I needed it for food stamps. All the numbers are in your monthly magazine. The next post says, okay, so I'm kind of new as a assistant manager, but what is C1 day? Here we go. The comments are as follows. Customer first. She says, thanks. Really? Never heard that one. LOL. OMG. Heard a customer, you have never heard of customer first? How about ASAP? Does your district manager bug your store for the surveys on the bottom of your receipts to be done? LOL. Yep. I don't do them. I won't put my honesty and personal values on the line to falsify customer surveys. I let some customers know about it once in a while, but that's it. I have too much work to do. Agreed, someone else replied. I agree. 90% of surveys are fake, done by other managers, friends, family. If they don't like the answers from the real, in quotation marks, surveys, then scrap it or fix the problem that customers complain about. Okay, preach, girl, plain and simple. Do you mean T1? And no, C1, LOL. Shelf location, someone else answered. I've never heard of a day that's C1. There is T1 and P1. There is a C1 day, someone else asked. Customer first, another replied. Oh dear God, don't give it a day, LOL. No, it's not a day. I think she's assuming cause someone said C1. LOL, okay, gotcha. Good morning, team. Let's make sure we got some salt down on our sidewalks and our wet floor signs at our entrances today. May be pretty busy today if you weren't yesterday. The stores I was in, they sure were. Let's work on our C1 scores today and making labor this week. Okay, I read that one. Yeah, now we have a C1 day in my district for each store. You will hear it nonstop. Customer first is a 24/7 thing. They will never stop talking about it. Just in case you guys don't know, the customer first is the surveys at the bottom of your receipt. If you haven't caught on by now, that's what they're talking about. The next post says, what happens if a customer leaves their purchase and don't come back for it? What do we do with it? The comments are as follows. I write it down in a book, and after a few days, restock it. Put it back on shelf. We would keep a notebook with dates, times, and items of left purchases in case they came back for it. But at the end of the day, it all goes back on the shelf. That's what we are supposed to do. Smiley face. Thank you for the information. There should be a notebook or log to write it down. Then reshelf it at the end of the day. Put it back, someone else says. We write it down in a book with date and time that was left and put it back on the shelf. Keep a log. Receive it back in stock on the HHT and put it back on the shelf. The HHT is the handheld that they use, like to check prices for us, to scan in items and stuff like that. Auction it off for the literacy fund. Someone else joked about, hopefully. We kept it in our office or back room for a couple of days. If you put it back on the shelf or put it back in the HTTP, you should just do a trans void or a return. It's shrink. I usually wait till the end of the day before putting it back. There's actually an SOP for this. You are supposed to have a logbook. Each time a customer leaves a purchase, you should note down the date, time, and what was purchased. Then you restock the items. If a customer comes back claiming they forgot their purchase, you simply refer to your logbook, and if in fact they did leave it there, you retrieve the items from their locations and give them to the customer. Simple smiley face. The next post says, can't stage a pickup order. Keep saying invalid location after I get to the STG004 part. Comments are as follows. Are you scanning the CN number and then the stage number when staging? We were having trouble with ours doing that the other night. I don't know if it's still messed up or not. It did it to me a few days ago. I scanned like 3 or 4 times, then it let me go through with it. Mine does this all the time. I just start the staging process over and scan at container until one is accepted. Pickups are the worst. Nothing is ever in stock. You better preach. I don't do pickup, but I've heard the stories. Ours has did that since day one. So aggravating. Well, customers called wanted to know why it wasn't done, explained it, and she was very understanding. The next post says, I swear to all that is holy, I hate the first of the month, with 3 crying face emojis. The comments are as follows. Good thing it's the second. I feel this so deep. The first 4 days of the month are pure hell. We also have a possible ice storm coming. It's been crazy. So it's ... that time of the month. I think there's a full moon too. Another jokes. It's a new moon, so it's even worse. I knew something was up. Lord, the crazy has been out in force. I did almost 2,000 on register today as backup. Winter storm. It's been a damn madhouse today. It's been a damn madhouse today. She commented again with 2 frustrated face emojis. We did 9,400 yesterday. Someone else says, yes, me too. EBT cards, filled tax refunds issued, winter storm coming, good times, crying, laughing. The 3 ... SS day ... way worse. Me too. Yes, and the snowstorm that blew through and the tax refunds and advances, I seriously don't understand how we even have food on the shelf. And this meme says, I gave my boss a cookie today, just in case he wants to run a random drug test. We all going down, Maradaga. So tell me how y'all like this episode. This one was more so like information for the employees, but for us too, to teach us a few things. So just in case we're at the register one day and the employees don't know what to do, this is inside information that we have, and we make it help one of the employees. Like, hey, this coupon isn't going through for you. Hit F2 or F whatever, F something heifer, you know. So but I thought that was information that I wanted to share that you guys may be interested in. Some of you may not. So yes, the episode is still titled What DG Employees Feel and Say About Us. It wasn't too much. They weren't too much getting on us during this episode. But I promise you I have some good ones coming up. I just really needed to get through this one. And I think halfway through the next one, and then the juicy ones are coming up. All right. So I appreciate y'all that loves these episodes that I do, and the ones that always say my voice is soothing. I don't hear it or see it, but of course I won't be able to hear it, just like people say I have an accent. Of course I'm not going to hear it. So but yeah, I appreciate you guys, and you guys are the ones that I'm doing this for. So as always, please always hit that red subscribe button. It is free. If you would like to support your girl, please hit the red subscribe button. Please hit the bell if you would like to get notified every time I upload a video. That's what that bell is for. After you hit subscribe, there's a bell there, and you can hit option all, ALL, if you want to get notified for every single video I upload. That's so you guys won't ever say, oh my God, I missed it. Oh my God, the clearance event was 2 days ago. I'm only seeing this now. You won't have an excuse. You'll have that notification bell on, okay? Please give the video a thumbs up, meaning like it. If you dislike it, hell, give it a thumbs down. Just give me some type of feedback to let me know how I am doing. Please tell a friend to tell a friend about Sade with the Receipts. And also follow me on TikTok at Sade with the Receipts, and my backup page, Sade with the Receipts 1. If you would like to join my Facebook group, upon sending a request to join, please make sure you answer all questions. There are numbered 3 questions that are numbered. But in the third question, there's 2 and 1. So it's 4 questions total. Make sure you answer all 4 questions. I may have to put that last one separate because a lot of you are not answering one of those. But yeah, please answer all the questions and don't bring any drama, and you will be welcome into the family on my Facebook group, which is named Sade with the Receipts. All right. And last but not least, please share if you dare, honey. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love ya.